Wow, this car is absolutely fabulous. Genuinely, I was doing a drive out video in this car and I couldn't record myself because you can't focus on anything else but the car itself. This here isn't just a Porsche 911. This is the 992 GT3 with only 10,000 miles on a 2022 72 registration. The car's got a fantastic amount of specification, but the GT3 for me is just a pure sports car. I mean, when it comes to sports cars, there's lots out there, different levels, but this is a driver's car. You feel every single inch in the steering wheel. It drives so well, but the way this car sounds is absolutely outstanding. Now remember, the GT3 has the 4-litre naturally aspirated flat 6 engine that revs up to 9,000 revs. And you know what, when it does rev that high, it sounds absolutely insane. This car is unbelievable. If you're in the market for a sports car and you have been looking at GT3s or other 911s, then this has got to be a contender. Certainly, because the way it looks, the way it drives, the car sells itself. For me, it ticks every single box. The obvious thing is the colour, because sometimes colours do make or break a car. In this case, it's that beautiful colour called Crayon. It's a very up-to-date, modern, sporty colour as well. You then have got features like, very important ones, the front nose lifter. So as you can see, aerodynamically the car works extremely well. So they've got lots of big spoilers and diffusers and all sorts of things going on. But having this front end being able to lift just allows you to make that access into your driveway or speed bumps a lot easier without catching the front end. You've then got the PDLS lighting system, which is a Porsche LED matrix system. So you have the daytime running lights, they're fully adaptive, and that's a nice feature to have, especially if you're driving at night. But then you've got the finish on the side of the bumpers, the nostrils here for me. Again, instantly you know this is not a standard 911, it's a GT3, and that makes a massive difference. But then as you come to the side of the car, you'll see the big, huge arches front and rear, and then the satin black wheels. They're in perfect condition. And if you're going to buy a GT3, make sure it's got the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tyres, because that makes a difference when you're driving a car like this. And just behind you can see the carbon ceramic brakes. Now the car's really fast. It's really light. This car only weighs 1,400 kilograms, which is not a lot, but having them brakes makes a massive difference. And you can tell straight away with the yellow Porsche brake calipers there. You've then got the GT3 sticker pack, which is the decals down the side, the flared out side skirts there down below, the matte black finish to the window surrounds, some protection glass, but then this car has another special feature which does make a difference when you're sat in the driver or the passenger. You've got the full carbon fibre seats with the GT3 stitched into the headrest. That same Crayon stitching goes along the bottom of the seat. So as I mentioned, there's lots of extras in the vehicle, but the obvious one you can see straight away from the centre console just here is you have got the 7-speed PDK gearbox, paddle shift, sports chrono package. There's lots of detailing in Crayon around the centre dash and the door cards, but then you have the Race-Tex interior finish as well. That's all this down here on the bottom of the dashboard, the door cards. These seats, carbon seats, are super, super sporty. They really do hug you in there, but it's also comfortable. Now, I was talking to Paddy earlier, and Paddy was like, oh yeah, this is a proper sort of track-inspired vehicle. I said, you know what, it is, but I've driven this car on the road and it drives absolutely fine, because with the drive shifter, you can put in different modes, and you can drive it on the road no problem as a daily driver. But absolutely, there is track-focused components in this car. Certainly, when you've got the roll cage right behind my head, there's a full roll cage in here as well, more Race-Tex on the roof lining. You've also got nice little features like cup holders and stuff. That it's just nice to have. Reversing camera system, 2 keys of the car, under manufacturer's warranty, but then you've also got features like the BOSE sound system, the extended lever on the door cards. As I mentioned before, you have the illuminated entry kick plates 911, fully fitted mats. This is a very, very special car. I love everything about it, and I genuinely mean that. Yes, we do drive sports cars here. We sell a lot of sports cars, but every so often, one comes along where you think, wow, this is absolutely insane. And that insaneness continues around the back with this huge wheel-tail rear spoiler. Aerodynamically, this has more downforce than the previous model GT3 RS, and that's a statement on its own. Plus the car's light, that engine, the sound, the exhaust, the way it performs and handles, it is just mind-blowing. Now, around the back with the 992, you have that stretched LED rear lighting system, the black detailing to the badging and the GT3 designation lettering on the rear bumper, clear indicators, twin tailpipes right bang in the middle there with the F1 style rear diffuser. Rear parking sensors. Now remember with the 911s like this particular one, the GT3, you have got the staggered wheels. So the front ones are 20 inch and the back ones are 21 inch in size. So again, you can see how they sort of flare out straight away. And that again gives it a brilliant stance. I can't emphasize enough what an amazing car this is. And I wasn't joking. If you haven't driven one, you need to drive one because the smile that this car puts on your face is nothing like anything else out there. It's just mind-blowing. I love it, genuinely. Just listen to the thing. Now you've got the different drive mode shifter here, so you can go comfort, sport, sport plus, track. You can change it, you can hear the exhaust tone change, the paddle shift. You've got the cruise control just behind there. When I said this car revs up to 9,000 RPM, I wasn't joking, and it just sounds like a superbike. It is incredible. But this beautiful Alcantara Sport steering wheel as well. So when you're driving it, you feel everything. You really do. You're fully in control of the car. If you like driving and you like driving sports cars, this one is right up there with 10,000 miles on, with the right amount of specification. The lift is a big one, the wheels, the brakes, the colour. These seats cost a fortune, but they're a must-have for me in a car like this. And I just absolutely love it. Remember, this is a naturally aspirated 4-litre flat 6, producing 500 brake horsepower at 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. This is a dream car for somebody. If you're in the market for one, give me a call. My name's Joe. My name and number's on the screen. I've been more than happy to help you. But what a machine this is, and I mean it. There's cars and there's cars. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.